Hi everyone, it's David. You know me as one of the cat dads for Hobbs and Oscar, and you know that we have been fostering Mango the kitten for about a month now, and we wanted to share the story of how he came to be with us. And that story begins about mid-October when I had gone to the store one night to get some groceries for that night's dinner. And when I came out of the store, I saw this orange kitten in the parking lot a few cars away from me, and I saw him and I said, "Hey kitten, come here kitten." And as soon as I did that, he looks at me and runs to me, and he basically jumped up into my arms, and I was petting him and holding him, and he was kissing me and licking me and purring all over the place. And I was like, "Oh my goodness, you're so precious. What are you doing out here? It's so cold and it's so dark." And he was trembling, and I felt that he was hungry. So I put him in my car, and I went into the store. I got some food. I came back out. I let him out of the car, and I put him in a parking spot where there was some protection from other cars. And as soon as I opened it up, he was eating it like crazy. He was devouring it so quickly. So then I was thinking, what do I do next? Can I take him home? Can I take care of him? We really didn't have the opportunity to, or the means to take care of him right now. But I was thinking we need to do something for him. So instead of just taking him right away, I left him in the parking lot, got in my car, drove home, looked for the carrier that we have, and I brought him back to the store, and he was nowhere to be found. I was so sad that the food was still there. He had eaten half of it, but he was nowhere to be found. So I walked around the parking lot for about 30 minutes. I couldn't find him. So I said, well, okay, I'll just wait for him to see if he shows up. So I sat in the car and waited for another 30 minutes. No sign of him. So I left sad and thinking I should have just brought him home, and then we could decide what to do next. So I was still feeling very sad about it that evening. And before I went to bed, I said a prayer, said, "God, I will probably never know the result of this prayer, but if you can see to it that he is taken care of, please help him find a nice home and have a happily ever after life. That would be so wonderful. Thank you." The next morning I woke up, I was still feeling very sad about it, and I wanted to talk to somebody about what had happened. So I reached out to Crystal and Chris, you know them from Ginny and Friends, and I told them about how I had found him in the parking lot. I gave him some food. I had the chance to take him home. I didn't take him home at that moment. I came back for him. I couldn't find him. I was feeling very sad about the whole thing. And they said, well, we hope that he finds a nice home. And we left it at that. About 2 hours later, I got a text from Crystal. She shared a screenshot of a post from Facebook about how a young woman had found a kitten in the same parking lot and taken him home and cared for him and was starting to find out what to do for him. I saw the picture of this kitten and I said, "It looks just like him. I bet this is the same kitten." So I was overjoyed. We were overjoyed to hear that he had found somebody to take him in and hopefully start what would be a new chapter in his life, that he would be taken care of, never have to worry about anything, have his happily ever after. So I was just very happy that this was the same kitten, and I thought that that was the end of the story. About 2 or 3 weeks later, we get another post from the same person saying that, well, he's been a joy to have around. The time is not right for them to take in a kitten. They have a dog. The woman is pregnant and she has to worry about that. It hurt their hearts to give him up. They knew that somebody is out there that could give him a better life. So I saw that post and I had said, well, Brian, I think we need to do something for this kitten. we need to take him in, get him ready for a new home. When Brian agreed to take him in, I said, "Yay!" So I reached out to the young woman. We met, and she handed him over, and she told us that his name was Mango. So that's the name we decided to keep for him. And I look at his arrival as a second chance to do the right thing. My prayers were answered when I asked God to make sure that he finds a home. And it looks like that will be happening. So I am so overjoyed that we were given a second chance to give him a home. We have since taken him to the vet. We have made sure that he's healthy, got him all his shots. We have also made sure that he has been fixed, so he is recovering now, and pretty soon he will be ready to be adopted by another family. And sure enough, I had texted pictures of Mango to a friend, and she said, "Oh my goodness, my sister is looking for a kitten to give to her son for Christmas." So in a few weeks, we will be saying goodbye to Mango as he starts his new life in his forever home. And I know that many of you have said that we should take him in, and if the situation was different, we would love to. But I know that we have plenty of cat love from our two, and I know that another family will be overjoyed to have such a wonderful kitten in their lives. Of course, we will always miss him. He will always have a special place in our hearts, but we know that he will make another family happy, and that's what we really want for him. So that's the story of Mango that we've been wanting to share with you. Thank you again for all your love and support. We appreciate you. We love you. We hope you have a happy holidays. Thank you.